This video is sponsored by Sony Handycam. When everyone is busy making the best affordable smartphones, most have forgotten about making a really good tablet for the masses. After using the ASUS FonePad 8 for a couple of weeks, we started wondering, where the world have all the great phablets gone? I'm Warren from KLGadgetGuy, and this is the ASUS FonePad 8 full review. The FonePad 8 is the newest family in the FonePad series. Not only it gets a new screen size, it is also the sleekest looking phablet that ASUS has ever made. To be honest, it doesn't feel like an 8-inch device due to its tiny screen bezels, and that makes it extremely good to hold in one hand aesthetically, even though holding up to make phone calls may seem ridiculous in public. The phablet's back cover is a nice rough texture plastic material that will fit slippery hands well. The flap on the sides allows easy swap of SIM card and memory card, which has been always one of the best features of the FonePad series. ASUS also knows that 8-inch devices are also widely used for media consumption and has therefore included a pair of front-facing stereo speakers that outputs brilliant sound quality. On paper, the FonePad 8 is the first Android device that sports Intel 64-bit Atom Z3530 quad-core processor. It has 1GB of RAM, 8GB of built-in expandable storage, a 1280x800 resolution IPS display, 5MP autofocus main camera, 2MP front-facing camera, and a 4000 mAh battery. The phablet has Wi-Fi 802.11n, Bluetooth 4, and dual SIM DC HSPA Plus support. Even though the FonePad 8 may not have the best in-class display, its color reproduction is good and viewing angles are excellent, but we wish the screen could be a little bit brighter outdoors, but is still visible in most cases. Due to its slim bezels, typing on the FonePad 8 is a pleasure with 2 fingers. The FonePad 8 comes with the usual ZenUI software experience running on Android for KitKat. Coming from many ASUS smartphones and tablets, the software isn't a stranger to us. With clean and flat looking app icons, beautiful wallpapers, and full of productive features. With a 64-bit processor on board, the software definitely runs better than previous ASUS devices. However, that RAM is still a major problem, causing apps to crash and screen refreshes at times. The major difference that you'll notice this time is graphics performance, thanks to the upgraded PowerVR Series 6 GPU on board. Despite having 8GB of storage, you'll be able to move most apps to the SD card, which should save you from storage woes. An Android Lollipop update is definitely on its way to the device, and we look forward to see the 64-bit CPU's performance when it gets updated. We're happy to report that ASUS has provided a pair of cameras on the FonePad 8, unlike some other phablets which leaves out the front-facing camera. Sadly, the 5MP shooter delivers subpar imaging performance as you would expect out of a tablet camera. Though it isn't as bad as producing washed-out pictures, we wish manufacturers could actually put on a decent tablet camera that is at least on par with smartphones today. However, the ASUS camera software as usual is packed with interesting shooting modes. The phablet will also take 1080p 30 frames per second video, which is pretty common on tablets these days. The FonePad 8 scores well in benchmarks thanks to its 64-bit processor and upgraded GPU. Battery life is also excellent, delivering a full day of mixed usage with dual SIM standby and always-on HSPA Plus connection. The FonePad 8 delivers excellent cellular data performance despite not supporting 4G LTE on board, and I enjoyed talking on the device for long hours with its clear cell reception. We have said it back in our first impression, ASUS has redefined the phablet experience on the FonePad 8. It has been a while since we have seen an 8-inch phone and tablet combination that comes with a beautiful and sleek form factor. A great pair of front-firing speakers, Intel 64-bit processor, and a modern-looking user experience is what the FonePad 8 is so different from its competition. It's not a perfect product, but we still hope to see better devices from the company. The FonePad 8 currently retails at 699 ringgit. We give it a score of 7.5 out of 10. That's gotta do it for today, folks. Thank you very much for watching the video review of the ASUS FonePad 8. If you'd like to see more stuff from the FonePad 8, such as camera samples, benchmarks, and etc., do head on to our website at KLGadgetGuy.com to read the write-up of the review. And of course, if you'd like to see more video contents from us, don't forget to click on the subscribe button right here or just down below the video. It's just as simple. You can follow us on social media such as Facebook, Google+, Twitter, and Instagram at KLGadgetGuy. Once again, my name is Warren, Editor-in-Chief of KLGadgetGuy. I'll see you again in our next video, and make sure you really support us. Peace.